So, weaving is the traditional craft of the Malay community and common material that used in weaving that is rantai, bamboo, pandan, mengkuang, roots and jute. Weaving is used to produce practical and durable items such as mats, baskets, and handicraft. The history of weaving has existed since the Neolithic period. According to my research, during the reign of Long Yunus, Tikar was produced for the royal family. Weaving is still practiced actively in states such as Terengganu, Kelantan, Kedah, Perlis, Perak, Selangor, Negeri Sembilan, Pahang, Melaka, Sabah and Sarawak. So next, for Tikar Mengkuang is one of the oldest traditional woven craft in Malaysia. Tikar Mengkuang is made from the leaf of the mengkuang that is Pandanus tectorius plant. Tikar Mengkuang is the symbol of Malay cultural heritage. During 20th century, especially after the Second World War, the production of Tikar Mengkuang expanded as a cottage industry. However, its popularity declined due to plastic mats and modern floor coverings. But artisan and cultural organizations preserve this traditional handicraft as an important part of Malay cultural heritage.
Okay, so I will explain the usage or function for the Tikar Mengkuang. So, Tikar Mengkuang is used for sitting and resting, carrying out various activities both indoor and outdoor. Tikar Mengkuang commonly used during various events and occasions such as feast, wedding ceremony, Hari Raya celebration, Thanksgiving gathering, community clean-up activities, and family reunion. Tikar Mengkuang often displayed at handicraft exhibitions, cultural festivals, and heritage programs. So, size of the Tikar Mengkuang: circumference 254 cm, diameter 78 cm, radius 39 cm. Area of the circle of the Tikar Mengkuang is 4778.36 cm square.
Thanks for my friends. Thank you for my friends. So today I would like to introduce you about the geometrical shape found in Tikar Mengkuang, which is a circle, a rectangle, a square, and a right triangle. So first we are introduced about a circle. So from the circle, which is this is our Tikar Mengkuang, and these are the photo for the image. So we can find out the circumference and the area. So for circumference, the formula is C equals to 2 times pi times radius. So for the solution, if we look at here, we will know that the radius is 39. So we will put the radius into 39 and we calculate, we will get 254.04 cm. So we will make it become 254 cm. So thus the circumference of the circle is 254 cm. For the area, the formula is the pi times with the radius and power of 2, which is square. So for solution, same as that, we put the radius and we get 4,778.36 cm square. Thus the area is for the circle is 4,778.36 cm square. Next, we will find out that a rectangle, which is the purple stripe in the Tikar Mengkuang. So here are the image to let us know. So we can find out that the perimeter and the area. So for the parameter, here are the formula, which is length plus width plus length and plus width. So for the solution, which is all these for 4 sides, we all total up. After we add all up, after we sum it up, we will get 160 cm. So for the area is length times with width. So for the area, which is 78 times with 2, and we will get 156 cm squared. Next, we will find out that this is the square. So since why this is a square? Because they got the same side length and also the 90 degree. So we can call it as a square. So for the square, the parameter is 4 times with the length. So the length is 40.5 and we get 58 cm. So for the area is the length power 2, which is we times with length with length. So what we get is 40.5 power of 2, and we will get 210.25 cm squared. So for this right triangle, why we will get right triangle? Because of this triangle, they are a right angle, so we call it as a right triangle. So this is the image of the right triangle. So for the perimeter, since these two are the same, so we can put it as a 2 with the side length, 2 times with the side length, and plus with the hypotenuse, which is these 3 lines. After we sum it up and do some calculation, we will get 49.51 cm for the perimeter. So for the area is 1/2 times with the side length and times with the side length. So what we touch is these 2 lines, but not the hypotenuse. So we put the number inside it, and we will get 105.125. And we sum it up, we will get 105.13 cm squared. So these are the geometrical shape that we found in Tikar.
Okay, now I will explain the transformations found in the motifs and pattern of the Tikar Mengkuang. First, I will discuss the motif transformation. The motif that I identify is a square. In geometry, a motif refers to a basic design element that is repeated to create a pattern. The transformation involved in this motif is a reflection. Reflection occurs when a shape is flipped across a line called the line of reflection. As shown in the diagram, the line of reflection is the vertical line, or the y-axis. Located at the center of the square, when one side is reflected across this line, it produces the opposite side with exactly the same size and shape. Therefore, both sides are a mirror image of each other, demonstrating reflection symmetry. Next, I will explain the pattern's transformation. A pattern is a form when motifs are repeated in an organized arrangement. In the Tikar Mengkuang, the square motif is repeated many times throughout the woven design. The transformation involved is translation. Translation occurs when a shape is moved from one position to another in a straight line without changing its size, shape, and orientation. As we can see in the pattern, the square motifs are repeatedly shifted across the surface of the Tikar Mengkuang. This creates a continuous balance and visually appealing design. In conclusion, the motif demonstrates reflection, while overall pattern demonstrates translation throughout the repetition of the square motifs.
Okay, so lastly, we're going to talk about summary and conclusion. So for the first summary is the cultural and historical context, which is part A. Introduce the Tikar Mengkuang, a traditional Malay woven mat exploring history, cultural role in community gatherings, and general physical dimension or any ceremony. Second is geometric and pattern analysis, which is from part B. Identify embedded shape such as circle, square, rectangle, and right triangle. Calculate the perimeters and areas and explain how reflection and translation creates the woven pattern. Okay, so thirdly is real-world mathematical connection. Demonstrate that geometry is a practical blueprint used by artisans to bring structural balance